Members who know the meaning of loyalty.
IBEW!
Good day, brothers and sisters.
You know we'll get it done.
Good day, brothers and sisters. Thanks for your continuing support of IBEWOurPower.com. Today's message is not about the work we're doing. It's about what happens when we don't. Now, I know maybe one of the attractions of being IBEW is your independence, your ability to work when you want to, and to take a day off when you want to, without hassle. But it's really not that simple. Brothers and sisters, the times are changing, and you and I can't ignore it. Our customers are expecting more because their bottom line depends on their projects being completed on time or even ahead of schedule. That's certainly true with commercial and residential construction, where delays in grand openings or targeted openings mean the owner isn't making money on his investment, or families aren't moving into their homes because they aren't ready. It's also true in the industrial and power generation world. Each delay in getting product out the door or kilowatts on the grid amounts to mind-boggling losses. In the automotive industry, for example, every hour an assembly line is down costs in excess of $1 million. That's every hour. With your job comes a measure of responsibility to the owner, to your employer, and to your fellow brothers and sisters, and ultimately even to yourself. This is not the time or the place for a friendly reminder on the negative impacts of absenteeism. You hopefully are well aware that when you don't show up, the trickle-down effect of your absence is felt by your co-workers and by those who invite us on the job and write the checks. Of course, scheduled time off will always be necessary and expected, but the contractor can work around that. So I'll just give you a little math. Let you look at the numbers yourselves and let you reach your own conclusions. When you don't show up for work, the money you choose not to put in your pocket that day is only part of the equation. You're taking a day off also has a direct and significant negative impact on the retirement dreams we all share and the funding of health benefits that are so important to each of us. That's because your absence means you've chosen not to contribute to the NEBF, to your local pension plan, your defined contribution plan, and to working dues that are necessary to ensure your local union has the financial means to solidify your future in the organized electrical construction industry. So let's dig a little deeper. There's one local that has volunteered some numbers to us, showing an average absentee rate of 14% per day. To them, that's about 1,000 workers a day, off doing something else. Multiply that number by an 8-hour workday, and of course you come up with 8,000 hours. Now let's use a ballpark number for health and welfare contributions of $5 an hour. You'll see that $40,000 that would normally go into the health and welfare fund that day never made it, because 1,000 people didn't feel like going to work. Now take that $40,000 and multiply that by an average work year of 238 days, and the number balloons to over $9.5 million. $9.5 million not going into the health and welfare fund. There it is, in black and white. And that's the story from just one local. Let's look at it from another perspective. In 2005, IBEW contractors contributed over $373 million into the NEBF on your behalf. This amounts to 422 million man-hours worked by our brothers and sisters just in the construction branch. Let's assume the 14% absentee rate mentioned earlier is not even the norm. Let's make the new number only 8%, which is considered the lowest range. This would mean that in 2005, the NEBF alone would have received nearly $30 million more in contributions. This number also reflects around 34 million more hours that could have been worked by our unemployed brothers and sisters who are currently struggling to make ends meet. Please give these numbers some thought the next time you don't show up when everyone's expecting you. Thanks for your attention, brothers and sisters, and remember, every hour counts, and I'll see you the next time.